All right, we are live and coming at you from Southern California here at the Hobby Legends Studios. This is your boy Jeremy hanging out with you today for some of the funnest basketball product ever created. Unfortunately, their final one, Panini PRIZM Black. This is a full 24-25 PRIZM Black player break. Nice, beautiful sealed case there of umpteen $1,000. Looking to pull another massive color blast like that LeBron that I pulled in the last one. Thanks for joining us, ladies and gents, and good luck to those of you in the break. Oh, God, those are heavy. Even for me. As you can see in the top of our YouTube page, we have the Google Docs link for our new PSA and Beckett submissions. We got Scott George, Jared Brown, Gold Rookies back, as well as, did I just see, I thought I saw him. Did I see Big Show in this? Are you in this, Big Show? I thought I saw your name on there real quick. If so, good luck to you, ladies and gents. Let's pull something nasty. Let's see a black finite. Or a cherry blossom. I want to pull a cherry blossom too. Those are nice cards. Here we go. Box numero uno. We did have to push that Bowman Chrome break back to 2 p.m. So if you're in that will be starting promptly at 2 p.m. over on Breaker Station 2. So just so you know beforehand. All right, Don, let's get that to Austin Reeves. I know, man. I'm bummed that I'm going to be here breaking when the game starts. All right, here we go, but healed. Our first parallel is a rookie basketball. I mean, this case starting off very nice. How about Zachary Risachet to 225? 180 out of 225 there for the #1 overall pick from last year. And behind it, with the trophy, Halliburton on the Ruby Red Wave. Those are non-numbered. Antonio Reeves. Silver talisman there of Victor Wembanyama. So does it? How's the brightness level over there, Arturo? Okay. Oh, our white Jakob Podol on that white prism. Podol is numbered to 167 of 175, and our first auto is right behind it. It's Mr. Kuminga. The Just Kidding auto on the silver sensational signatures. That's a lot of alliteration. There we go. JW on the board already. Very nice. Last night's game was sloppy. That was one of the worst baseball games I think I've ever seen the Seattle Mariners play this year. Nice Sir Charles Barkley there on that silver. It's a good looking card. Jamal Shed on the prism. Oh no, that's a hyper. That's a hyper. Those errors cost them a lot of runs and maybe a chance at the World Series if they can't win it tonight. Yeah, we got tip-off tomorrow. Excited. Ooh, snakeskin. Here we go. And a redemption. Cole Anthony on the red prism. Cole is number 272 of 299, and our redemption is upside down. Devin Carter on the silver prism auto. We do usually find Mr. Carter on that base auto. That won't be numbered. And who's the snakeskin? Got a basketball. That's a good start. Oh, that's pretty cool. The all-time assist leader there, John Stockton. I'll take that as my short print. Those aren't numbered, but yeah, we saw, 3 in the first case? Everybody loves the snakeskins. There's a regular fractal of KD. Not bad. Good first box so far. Good first box so far. We're probably going to get like 47 redemptions. Skewed Brooke Lopez. I kept calling them schisms. 248 of 249. And I was like, that just doesn't sound right. It's because it wasn't. Our auto, Yves Missi on the base silver prism autograph. So the Missi spot on the board. And we got Desmond Bain on the blue ice. Desmond is numbered 2 out of 125. Too bad he's wearing a red uniform in that picture. Nice silver fractal there of Steph Curry. We'll go ahead and top load a Steph Curry. I don't care. Silver Jalen Suggs. Obi Toppin on the PRIZM. That one's not numbered as well on the Pulsar. Looks like blue. Legendary blue Rasheed Wallace color match with the old Pistons uni. That's not a bad looking card at all. 71 of 199 for Sheed. There's Josh Giddey there on that Pulsar. Oh, we'll take it. I mean, it's not the case hit we're looking for, but at least it's a player we're looking for. Groovy case hit of Stephen Curry. That is clean. Definitely one of those cards you might think about grading. Just go out and fill out that quick little form at the top. We'll put it off to the side, give it the once over, but it looks clean from what I'm seeing. There we go. Steph Curry doing much better already in this break than he did in the first break. Yeah, the snakeskins have been around a lot longer than the reptilians. Anton Watson, purple ice. 46 of 149, and there's Quentin Grimes on the silver ink. This little second year there. Luck of the lottery there of D. Wade. Silver of Kyle Kuzma. Josh Giddey on the hyper, so he's hit a Pulsar and a non-numbered hyper. Silver there of Charles Barkley on the fireworks. No, I didn't. I did not. I did not. How about working on the rainbow here in one box for the Sheed Wallace spot, 224 of 299. So hopefully we can find some lower numbered stuff. There's Kobe White there also getting a Pulsar. And our auto is Kevin McCullough Jr. Base chrome ink there. Going back, finding some Hollis. That's a nice one. How about Steph Castle on the skewed with the Rookie of the Year trophy? That is 232 of 249. And then we got some color match of Nick Richards on the orange. Looking real good with the Suns card there. And that is going to be 15 of 49 on the super low numbered parallel. And an Eric Gordon auto. That's a unique looking autograph. That almost looks like hieroglyphics instead of Eric Gordon. Yeah, our first case had a Groovy and a LeBron James Color Blast in it, so I'm really hoping that we're getting another one. I would love to pull a manga. Christian Brown there on the silver. Norman Powell on the hyper. I would really like to pull a manga out of this case. Box one. Nice Steph Castle, nice Zachary Resaw shade parallel. Steph Curry Groovy. That was a solid first box. Solid indeed. Silver of Kyrie Irving. I like that one. All the trophy ones always do good. There's Najee Marshall on the Ruby Red Wave. Purple Ice of Grant Hill. 41 of 149. And Blue Ice of Benedict Mathurin. Nice little color match with the Pacers Judy. 61 of 125. That's a sweet looking D-Wade. Luck of the lottery on the silver prism. A little Dwayne Wade. Fred VanVleet on the red. 146 of 299. And Jaden Ivey is our first auto in this box on the silver. So the Ivy spot on the board as well with some ink. There's going to be a lot of autos though. I will definitely lose track. Okay. Yeah, our first case didn't have any Cade or Paulo, did it? If I remember correctly. I don't think we hit a Paulo Banchero or a Cade Cunningham. Speaking of Paulo Banchero, there he is on the silver. Jamison Battle on the hyper. Skewed of Lauri Markkanen. 25 of 249. And a nice Zach Edey, except for the slight off-centering on that card. Dear God. Just a bit outside. They tried for the corner and missed. Wow. Yeah, don't grade that one. And that is going to be to 25. Patrick Ewing on the Mojo Fireworks. Very nice. And a bookend as well. 25 of 25 for one of the legendary big men there from those days of yore on the New York Knicks. We'll take it. We'll take it. Another basketball. And another parallel for Fred VanVleet. Fred is number 224 out of 225. And our auto, hey, that's a nice one. Silver Prism of Donovan Clingan on that base rookie auto. Silver's not numbered, but on the board. And some Klay Thompson purple. That is 82. No, 62 of 99 on the Klay Thompson purple there. Jason Tatum, kaleidoscopic silver. There we go. Let's see Zach Edey. I think he's a redemption. Al Horford silver. Jakob Poeltl on the prism. A little hyper love there. All right, Jeezy, let's see if we can find a Zach Edey, like a gold. Let's do some Zach Edey gold action. Pele Larson on the blue. And Pele is numbered 90. Yeah, 90 out of 199. Red wave of A.J. Johnson in the Wizards outfit, not the Bucks. That's nice to see. So this should be all the updated uniforms then, right? A.J. Johnson's in the Wizards uniform. Luka's in the Lakers. AD's in the Mavs. Good. Good, good, good. Speaking of Luka, a nice hit there for the Luka Doncic spot. How about a red prism Luka to get you going? He didn't hit anything in our first break either. 91 of 299. So we're definitely seeing some different names. And Bobby Clintman on the base ink. I like his rookie auto, man. That's a good photo. You got the City Connect uni on. Pretty good looking card for a base auto. Nice one there for the Bobby Clintman spot. There's Timmy, Mr. Soto. Welcome on in. I don't know. I think the cases are like, I think these are like $1,000 a box or something, roughly. I don't know the actual market right now. Ray Allen on the silver. And his old teammate, Paul Pierce, behind him on that orange prism. I like it. 5 of 49 on the super low-numbered Paul Pierce. KD on the silver. Yeah, hopefully Seti can pull a 101 today. He's due. He's due for a super fractor. I can't pull all of them out of Bowman Chrome. I need him to pull his weight around here. Kyle Kuzma on the basketball. And that is numbered 173 of 225. Ron Holland, nice one there on the Pulsar. And there's our redemption. So, did we find Edie? There's a lot of redemptions, though. Trenton Flowers on that rookie auto. Just the base chrome, it looks like. White Prism Legendary Hakeem the Dream Elijah on there. 77 of 175. And behind him, a hyper of Russell Westbrook. And KJ Simpson Jr. on the base ink. Oop, I put that in the wrong spot. And that'll do it for box number 2. That's funny. We're getting a purple ice and a blue ice again back to back. Dylan Jones on the purple ice. 118 of 149. And Paulo on the blue ice. Sweet looking card there for Bancaro. 84 of 125. Giannis on the silver fireworks. There's the big O. Me? No, I've got this one. There's Bowman next door, and then I got 2 more basketball breaks. I'll be here till like 5:30 or 5:45 ripping. Malik Monk on the red. 138 of 299. And Cason Wallace on the silver prism auto. Puts him on the board. Not numbered on that one. No, I've got to do Obsidian, and then I've got... Oh, no, I've got Optic first, then Obsidian. But, yeah, late breaks. Late night rips. Brandon Carlson on the silver. And Klay Thompson on the ruby red wave. Yeah, I'll just say red wave. I don't need to add ruby in there. Scottie Pippen Jr. on that skewed. 233 of 249. AI. Nice little pulsar there of Allen Iverson. He crushed it in the last case. And how about another Steph Curry hit? Blue Ice Kaleidoscopic. Yeah, he hit nothing in the first case that we opened. So he's going to come flying out of case number 2. 107 of 125. Steph Curry again. Okay. Color match Quentin Post there on the blue. And that is 199 of 199 on the color match. There's Cade, and with some numbered action to go with it. Red Prism Auto of Mr. Cade Cunningham. 82 of 99 for the Cunningham spot there on the board. And not a base auto, so we'll take that. Jalen Green on the non-green. 51 of 99 on that purple prism there for Jalen Green. A silver talisman of LeBron. Silver of Clyde the Glide and Nicholas Claxton on the Pulsar. John Collins on the white prism. 112 of 175. Klingon on the hyper. Ryan Dunn on the red. 207 of 299. Jonathan Magbo on the Silver Prism ink. I wish they wouldn't have waited for this product. They should have made it a long time ago. It's actually very good. Another orange, it looks like. Jared McCain on the silver rookie. We'll take that. And an orange. There's the Glide again. Clyde to 49. 25 of 49 on the Clyde Drexler orange prism. A silver Jalen Brunson there on that kaleidoscopic. Yep. Just figured I'd double check. Dennis Rodman on the basketball. 209 of 225 there for the Worm. And Stockton with the Red Wave. And our autograph, another Redemption. Ariel Hukporti on the Silver Prism auto. So Hukporti spot getting some ink. I never doubted it for a second. Jason Tatum silver. Naz Reid on the hybrid. And a white prism of Austin Reeves. There's the other Reeves. 137 of 175. Jimmy Buckets on the Pulsar. And another auto for Nick Richards. I do believe that's his, or no, he hit something else. Was it an auto? It may not have been an auto, but I know Nick Richards hit something else. I've already lost track. There's been so many numbered cards and autographs. But that may be our first double up. You know, in Rizzle, I don't know for sure. I'm assuming that they will probably still print, but I don't know if they'll be able to actually use current players. Because if the deal that Topps has with the Players Association and the license from the NBA is like baseball, then they can't even print cards of current players unless they're not part of the Players Association. So that's the real thing. If they don't have access, I don't know. I would assume they're still going to print something, or they're going to have to go out of business. Because I don't think the WNBA license is going to be enough to support a whole company. I mean, it could be. But I don't know exactly what the licensing entails. Halliburton on the white there. That is 125 of 175. And another Cade Cunningham auto. Silver Prism ink for Mr. Cunningham. That spot's crushing it. Aaron Wiggins on the Hyper. And an AI on the Luck of the Lottery silver. Yeah, the last set itself, they're still going to make the international products from the other versions. You know, like Optic International, Obsidian International. Denny Avdia on the red color match. 213 of 299. And Redemption. Derek Lively getting a silver auto there. Ayo Dosunmu on the purple. 94 of 99. Silver Tyrese Maxey. Red Wave of DeMar DeRozan. It's just Bobby Portis. Skewed of Derek White. Gary Payton ink. That's pretty sweet. 68 of 249. And I like it. Gary Payton. Him and Sean Kemp, man, they were a good team. Good tandem. Nice one there. Gary Payton auto. A base auto of Gary Payton. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, right. I do. Yeah, I love knowing odds, you know, rough estimates on how hard it is to actually hit things. Tobias Harris on the basketball. That way you've got some rough estimate of print runs. 177 of 225. Tyler Hero with an auto. Yeah, it's definitely vet heavy right now. Silver kaleidoscopic there of Steph Curry, which, you know, isn't a bad thing. It isn't a bad thing. Silver DeAndre Hunter. Orange Wave. Legendary Orange Wave of Tony Parker. That's pretty cool. Holding up both trophies there. 27 of 60 on the Tony Parker. Nice hit there for TP. And our redemption is AJ Johnson Red Prism Auto. What was that to? 99? I think the Red Prism Auto is to 99. Was that what the red is?
Yeah.
Yeah, to 99 there on the AJ Johnson. Nice rookie auto there. Let's see how he looks in year 2. Not so far, Weeble. No, Shea's been quiet. Very quiet for Shea. Cam Christie on the red. 249 of 299. It happens all the time. Our first parallel for SGA there on the Hyper. Oh, another case hit. It's so dumb that it happens like that. How about a Prismania case hit of SGA? That's too funny. Any SGA? No, not, well, until this pack. We'll give everything you need in one pack. There we go. So 2 case hits already in this case. I hope this case has all 4 of them. That would be awesome. Wouldn't that be great to have a case that's got the Prismania, the Color Blast, the Groovy, and the Color Blast, the manga. Jared Allen there on the 232 of 249. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the Red Wave, and our next auto. Anton Watson, Silver Prism ink there. Yeah, we need to see some nice Matas for you. Come on, Buzelis. Where are you, Matas? The first one was a Steph Curry Groovy, Weeble. So this case has already had a Groovy and now the Prismania. Spicy P on the silver. There's some more Zach Edey. That one, much better cut on that Pulsar there. Stockton on the Silver Talisman. Yeah, we definitely don't want to see your Collier spot hit, right? Let's use reverse psychology on the box. Basketball of Joel Embiid. Embiid is number 204 of 225. And Blue Ice rookie of Rob Dillingham. Another nice card there. Sweet looking card for the T-Wolves uniform. 67 of 125 on the Rob Dillingham. And our redemption. Jacoby Walter on a blue Prism auto. I think these are to 49. I may be wrong, but I think the blues are to 49. Yeah, we don't want Anthony Edwards either. Come on, Ant-Man. Where are you at? Come on, Ant-Man. Russell Westbrook with the blue Prism. 164 of 199. And another Edey. So you've hit, I think, all 3 non-numbered parallels for Zach. Zach Edey there on the Hyper. And our auto is another KJ Simpson Jr., this time on the Silver Sensational Signatures. Not so far, nothing for Bam Adebayo yet. Bam cards. Can you, there you go. Silver Yuki Kabamura. Kareem on the Pulsar. There's a Wemby luck of the lottery. Takes care of box number 4. Anthony Black on the skewed. Number 1 out of 249. Aaron Naismith on the Pulsar, and a silver fireworks of Steph Curry. Yeah, he's done leaps and bounds better than that first case we ripped. There's some Matas. On the basketball parallel, that is numbered 1 out of 225 as well. First on the print. Nice Matas. Grayson Allen on the silver. Prism Auto. That gets him going. Jordan pulls silver. Yuki on the hyper. Ooh, another snakeskin. All right. Jeremy Lin on the color match. A little Lin sanity. That's pretty cool. 163 of 199 on the Jeremy Lin blue prism. That's a pretty sweet auto. Chet Holmgren on the silver prism ink. And a snakeskin. It says Jazz, and it's the old Jazz. Oh, we hit both of them. That's too awesome. Karl Malone and John Stockton both on snakeskins. There's no way that was on accident. For the mailman. That's too funny. No, that one hasn't happened yet. That's the next break coming up all day. Another numbered card there for Paul Pierce. We have all of our videos already set up with times and everything. 243 of 299. If you look at the item description, it'll always say the time. How about a John Stockton auto, too? What a break for John Stockton. Nice silver prism ink. And J-Dub on the orange wave. 25 out of 60 there for Jalen Williams. There's Mello on the silver kaleidoscopic. I think it's number 10. I think that's the next one. I think that's the next one. Let me just double check the schedule. Optic Hobby Player Break number 10. Yep, that is the next break up. The Optic Hobby break is number 10. Al Horford on the silver. And Malik Beasley there on the red wave. Giannis Antetokounmpo on the fireworks. I mean, it did show up, just nothing super awesome yet. But it did show up when you mentioned him in chat. Filipowski on the blue. 118 of 199. Jalen Duren, hyper. Triple J, little Jaren Jackson Jr. white prism, 78 of 175. And Herb Jones on that silver prism auto. Silver for Quentin Post, red wave for Ray Allen, and a silver D Wade there on that kaleidoscopic. They used a lot of good photos in this one. Oscar Robertson on the Legends Purple Ice, 119 of 149. Steph Castle there on the Hyper. And a Cam Spencer Silver Prism autograph. Found a couple of those in that other case I opened too. I think he had like 3 or 4 autos. Brooke Lopez on that red. 1 of 290. Wow, we've hit a lot of number 1s out of whatever the parallel is numbered to. Kevin Garnett's purple. That's his first numbered card. Look up. 10 of 99 on the Purple Prism, and our auto is another one. That's his 3rd auto already, but they've all been different ones. KJ Simpson Jr. Silver Prism Ink. So 3 autos already for KJ Simpson Jr. Yeah, really, you know. Like, you realize that you can produce stuff that is this cool for all of us. I'm not a huge basketball guy, but I realize, you know, great photos and just cool inserts, stuff like that. What Panini's always been really good at. And you waited until it was gone. McCullough on the silver. Like, this set, if it was every year, it still could have been like Deca, you know, all those products that they started making, the offshoots of the regular Prism. Karis LeVert Red Wave would have done great for all these years. And I don't think any of us would have been like, oh no, another cool Prism set, please stop. At least we got it though. I mean, at least we got one. One last chance at color, you know, color blasts and mangas and stuff. At least we got one more shot at them before they're gone. If they don't produce anything ever again. Because you never know, they might not, realizing they can't charge $1,000 a box for it. Silver of Johnny Furphy. We should get his auto too. He usually shows up. Derek White on the Red Wave. There's the answer again. Luck of the lottery. Just the base version that time. Deron Holmes? I don't think so, David. I don't believe that we have found anything for Deron Holmes. Jimmy Buckets there on the red. 136 of 299. And Devin Vassell. Blue Ice. 122 of 125. KD Silver. Yeah, I remember I pulled a Joe Burrow out of 2020 Chronicles. And I was like, that's as close as I'm getting to his regular rookie card, as expensive as they were back then. Remember his PSA 10s were like $500 or something during the pandemic, and I was like, yeah, I ain't buying one of those. I'll sure try to pull one, though. Skewed of Jaden Ivey. 128 of 249, and our auto right behind it is Jamal Shed. Another frequent flyer here in Panini products this year. And I'm not doing that one, Timmy. That's Seti. Seti's doing the Bowman. I'm doing the basketball today. Bub Carrington on the silver. And Karl Malone there on the Hyper. Kawhi Leonard on the white Prism, and they're wearing the white unis, which is nice. That is 135 of 175. There's some Giannis. That's a good one, even though it's not numbered. Still a great shot there with the necklace and the 2 trophies. That's a nice Antetokounmpo there. Not numbered on that Pulsar, but still a good-looking card. And John Morant on the blue fireworks. Little blue ice there. 49 of 125. That's Jaw's first numbered card as well. Quentin Grimes on the red prism. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Throwback ink of Dr. J. 169 of 299 on the Quentin Grimes, but I'd rather have this card. That is sweet. Dr. J on the throwback prism ink. That's sweet. Even as a base auto, that's still awesome to pull a Dr. J auto. Jamal Murray there on the purple, and that is 52 of 99. Silver of Zion. Malik Monk on the silver. Red wave there of Jared Allen. Where's Derrick Rose? He's got autos, right? Come on, D Rose. I want to see a Derrick Rose auto. Isaiah Hartenstein on the skewed. 48 of 249. And a hyper of Klay Thompson. We got another legendary, Meek. Dominique Wilkins on the white prism. 151 of 175. And who was that auto? Was that old school? Steve Francis. Yeah, it was. That's old school as well. Silver Prism ink. Very nice. Steve Francis auto. We've had some great old-timey guys. John Stockton, Julius Erving, Steve Francis was... He was a baller. Silver Clay. Red Power of Pau Gasol. 71 of 75 there on the Gasol Red Power. That's our first Red Power. Speaking of Derrick Rose, there he is on a silver kaleidoscopic. Max Strus on the blue. 18 of 199. Nas Reed on the Pulsar. And our autograph. Let's get the base out of here. Our autograph is rookie signatures of Jalen Bridges. First one there for the Bridges spot. Mello. Yeah, I like the LaMelo one too with the threes. Purple ice there. 96 of 149. Another one of the great photos in this product. Tyler Hero on that hyper. And Trace Jackson Davis on the base ink. TJD. To put us halfway through the case. I think we got another case hit. We got something. That's a thick card. What was the thick card in this? Franz Wagner on, or oh, it might be an auto. 78 of 299. Might be an auto. Tajon Saloon there on the red power. 40 of 75. And a thicker stocked card here. Oh, yeah, that's right. The rookie ticket autos from last year. A little variation, Dariq Whitehead. from 23-24. I mean, it's a clean card, though. Thicker stock, 55 point. Very nice. That is not numbered, but it is on card. I forgot that those were in here, too. Yeah, I forgot about the update ones. It's been a while. I think we hit his auto, too, in the last case. Ooh, Mojo. Moses Moody on the basketball, but a Mojo. Ooh, an auto. Daniel Gafford. Not the Mojo auto I was thinking of, but Daniel Gafford to 25. 20 of 25 for the Gafford spots. Very nice, David. Congrats on that. And a Moses Moody basketball is 151 of 225. SGA on the silver talisman. Like the Derek White photo, even that one, I like that photo. They used a good pick for that. If that's Derek Rose's, sorry, I said Derek White, didn't I? If that's Derek Rose's last card, the Wemby picture, I mean, they used some really good photography. Enrique Freeman on the silver. Red wave of Amari Stoudemire. Devin Carter with another hit. White prism there. 63 out of 175. Christian Brown on the ink. Well, C and a line. Put some real effort into that one. Deontay Murray on that Pulsar. And some more Cade Love. Nice color match talisman. Blue prism talisman there of Cade Cunningham. And that is numbered 65 of 199. There's Brandon Roy. We like that color. We like that color. Everybody likes that color in a Prism box. We got gold. Tamani Kamara on the purple ice, and it might be an auto too. It's the last card. 64 of 149. Oh, what a good pack. So it's going to have a gold to 10 and a Matas on card auto. There you go. There's your Bruzelis. That's what I'm talking about. Private signings auto of Matas Buzelis. I don't want to spoil the gold. Very, very cool. What an awesome pack of cards. A Matas on-card auto and a gold prism to 10. That is phenomenal. Sick hit there. Beautiful Matas. And the gold behind it. Come on, who we got? Brandon Carlson. I never heard of him. Oh, why couldn't we switch those? No offense to the Brandon Carlson spot, but 4 of 10. It is a rookie card, though, so you never know. Nice Wemby silver fractal. That would have been a nasty gold to 10 right there. A Wemby fractal to 10. That would have been awesome. I was so hoping. It's like, well... DeMar DeRozan on the silver. Jordan Clarkson on the hyper. Still a very nasty pack. I like that Matas. Because there are not a lot of on-card autos anymore. I mean, from this year's basketball products. Not a lot at all. Marcus Smart there on the skewed. 42 of 249. Peyton Pritchard on the hyper. Yep, gold is gold. It is a rookie. You never know. Derek Lively on the basketball. 111 of 225. And, of course, another redemption. Some more Dr. J there on the silver kaleidoscopic. And redemption of Chomchi, another favorite of the basketball products. Silver ink there for Ulrich Chomchi. Clarkson on the silver. Scoot Henderson. Some blue ice there for Scoot. 74 of 125. Another Paul Pierce. Man, he's hit some, what is that, 3 numbered cards now? 14 of 199 for Paul Pierce. So definitely working on your rainbow. Franz Wagner on the red wave. And, of course, another redemption. This time it's going to Trenton Flowers. Rookie ink there for the flower spot. White Prism of Enrique Freeman. Yeah, there's been no LeBron in this case, but he crushed it in the other case. 48 of 175. GG on the Pulsar. Silver of Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, we're going to find... LeBron had, what, he hit 2 parallels to 49 and the Color Blast in the other case that we opened. Silver Jalen Duren. Donovan Clingan on the Hyper. I don't. The great part though about the big spots, even though yes, they do cost a lot of money, but it usually doesn't take a lot to get your value back, you know? One low numbered parallel, and they always have tons of them because of the inserts, the case hits. So hopefully we can make something nice show up. Jalen Wilson on the basketball. 6 of 225. Oh, the Color Blast, he was in the Lakers uniform. Tyrese Maxey. 56 of 99 on the purple. And there's another TJD on the ink there, Trace Jackson Davis. Yeah, it was a chalk toss Color Blast with him, you know, with his back to the... I was like, dude, what an awesome card to pull. I couldn't find a comp on that one. I just saw his Cleveland. Like his Cleveland one was selling for like $7,000. I was like, oh my God, that's so much money. Jimmy Butler with another hit. Blue Prism there. 194 of 199. But we get to chase our first licensed LeBron autos very soon. Tyrese Maxey silver. I'm excited for that. And our redemption, Jabari Smith Jr. on the blue Prism auto. Silver Obi Toppin. Jeremy Sohan on the Pulsar. Ooh, Mojo. All right. We got a lot of action in this pack. Steve Kerr on the purple ice. 91 of 149. And an auto behind him of Colin Sexton. Alexander Sarr on the Hyper. And a Mojo to 25 Kaleidoscopic. Is that what this is? Or Talisman? Nice. T-Mac. Tracy McGrady to 25. That's sick. $17 of 25 on the T-Mac Kaleidoscopic. Very cool card. And then, yeah, then his base card right behind it, too. Yeah, it looks good. That Kaleidoscopic looks really good with the Mojo. Because even without having color on the parallel, you still get some from Enrique Freeman with another one. Red Prism this time around. That is 105 of 299. And Paulo. So we hit Banchero and Cade Cunningham autos in this case. There we go. Silver Prism ink for Paulo Banchero. One of my favorite picks, too, from this whole entire product. Dame Time on the Orange Wave. That is such a sweet card, man. Such a good photo they used for Damian Lillard. And bookend as well, 60 of 60. So if you cover up the sixes, it is a jersey match 0 of 0. I know, I was reaching for that one. Mello on the Luck of the Lottery Silver. Silver Bobby Clinton. Eric Gordon there on the Red Wave. Some more Hallie. All right, Alex, let's see if we can find something else for Halliburton. We hit a lot of numbered cards for other guys. Yuki on the skewed. 168 of 249. LaMarcus Aldridge on the Hyper. Ben Wallace. That's a good picture too, man. Sweet card, color match, everything you want. 46 of 175. This guy was such a good defender. So good at defense. And Norman Powell getting a Silver Prism auto. Some more SGA there on the Silver Kaleidoscopic. Oh yeah, that's sick. Yeah, that dual color blast. Silver of Steven Adams and Baylor Shireman on the Blue Ice. 57 of 125. Fractal Jason Tatum. White Chocolate Jason Williams on the Red Prism. 220 of 299. Malik Monk on the Red Wave. And of course, another redemption. Anton Watson on the Silver Prism ink. I think that's a couple for him. Oso on the skewed. Iguodaro is 15 of 249. Hyper there of Eric Gordon. And a silver of Trae Young on the Fireworks. A little ice tray. Silver John Morant. Yeah, he's got a good photo too. I can't hear you. Clyde Drexler on the Red Wave. Show those boxes. Who's boss? Jalen Wells, there's a nice rookie parallel. 279 of 299 on the Red Prism, and it's his first hit of any kind as well. Rui Hachimura on the Red Wave. There's Ant-Man there on the Talisman. Skewed of DeAndre Ayton. 81 of 249. And autograph Kevin Love. All right. I'm not mad at that one either. Kevin Love on the silver ink. Luca silver fractal. Bogdanovich silver. Hey, that's a nice D Wade on the purple. 49 of 99 on the purple prism there for the Dwayne Wade spot. That's pretty sick. He was so good. Basketball of Chris Middleton. 197 of 225. Pulsar of Justin Edwards. And Kevin McCullough Jr. with another auto. I believe that's auto number 2. Malik Monk on the blue. 60 of 199. Manu Ginobili, Hyper. Silver Trae Young on the kaleidoscopic. It's starting right now. It's over on the other breaker station. Just back out of this video. We should have a second one running currently for the Bowman 2K break. Grant Hill there on the silver. Bam! There's your first Bam Adebayo. At least it's a color match on the Red Wave, unnumbered. What a sweet color match there for your Adebayo spot. You are very welcome. Purple Ice, Quentin Post with some more love. 68 of 149, and then some orange on a legend. Ooh, man, great break for Julius Erving, too. Dr. J with another one. 34 of 49 to go with that legendary auto. Beautiful orange prism as well for Dr. J. Young Dr. J. And another Trey Alexander auto. And his stack. You know you're going to find some Trey Alexander autos in this product. Red Trey Murphy. 52 of 299. Jaylen Brown on the silver fireworks. And another redemption. Going to this time, Cam Christie on the base silver prism auto. Dorian Finney-Smith silver. Max Christie on the Hyper. The other Christie. Cam in one pack, Max in the other. Makes sense. Alexander Sarr's first numbered card. Nice skewed there. 182 of 249. And Dr. J keeps on trucking. Red Wave. Oh, that's a gold. Another gold. Who do we got on this gold? Ooh, oh. I'm glad I left it upside down. How about KD on the gold kaleidoscopic? That's nasty too. That's his first hit too. Kevin Durant to 10, 4 of 10. Nasty KD there. Yeah, the kaleidoscopics look good on parallels, man. I like how they put this one in the gold and this one is still in the regular white. Great looking card there, man. Beautiful. So 2 golds to 10 in this spot, this case. All right. We'll take that. Benedict Mathurin with another parallel. White prism there, and that is 97 of 175. Blue Ice of Jameson Battle. 30 of 125. Silver Anthony Edwards Talisman. And our redemption this time, Jared McCain Gold Rookie Auto. Whoa, what a pack. What a box. There we go. Let's give you an extreme close-up of a fantastic card. This box wins. Gold KD and gold Jared McCain Rookie Auto. Wow. I'll take those two. I'll take both of those. Jared McCain spot just one. Wow. What a nasty box, man. 2 gold prisms and one of them, they were both great ones. Wow. There we go. Silver PJ Washington. And how about some more McCain there on the Hyper. Very, very nice box there. Gold KD, gold Jared McCain. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. He's a little zesty. Nikola Topic. It's a solid one there, too, on the skewed prism. 58 of 249. And some more love for Chet to go with that auto. A purple prism this time. That is 88 of 99. And silver ink of Brandon Williams. Just a B. Some Ray Allen on the basketball there. 221 of 225. Silver Karl Malone. And redemption of Onyeka Okongwu. Silver Prism Auto. I don't think I've ever pulled an auto for him, or at least not one that I remember. Not a ton of Okongwu autos. Silver Cody Williams. Keldon Johnson on the red wave. There's Timmy D. Dylan Brooks on the blue. 70 of 199. Miles McBride on the hyper. And there's some love for Jason Tatum. The kaleidoscopics have been hitting. Blue Ice, Jason Tatum there, kaleidoscopic. We've, I think, hit 5-numbered kaleidoscopics. 80 of 125. It's on the other breaker station, Aloha. It's on the other breaker station. So it should be running currently live right now. I believe it started at 2 o'clock. And there's some more Mojo. We'll take Mojo to 25. Steve Nash on the white. 173 of 175. Our look up. I don't want the Mojo, I just want the auto. Dalton Connect Prolific Signatures. I don't think I've pulled one of these. No, I'm not doing Bowman, Timmy. Dalton Connect with, I don't know what that's numbered to, but I don't think it's like a base auto. Can you look up what Prolific Signatures are numbered to? Because that's the first time I've seen one in 2 cases. That might be like to 25 or less or something. I think that's one of those insert. Does it say anything?
It looks like it's base, but
like they just have base autos?
yeah, but they have parallels too.
Yeah, oh, okay. It's just an autograph insert that I just haven't pulled before. Yeah. And, oof, that's not bad. How about Khalil Ware, 19 of 25? That's actually solid. That's actually solid there. Nice Mojo rookie of Khalil Ware. This box has some really good cards in it, man. Giannis on the silver talisman. Some really good stuff in this case. It didn't have that nuke like the LeBron James Color Blast, at least not yet. Jason Kidd there on the silver, and Tyrese Maxey on the Pulsar, but it had a lot of good cards. A lot of good stuff in this case. DeAndre Ayton on the red, 240 of 299. Tristan Da Silva on the Hyper. I don't think they've really, there's too many bad cases of this product though, right? Like, I've seen a lot of it get ripped, and there's still a, at least a good enough handful of cards in the case that, like, really make it solid. Like that. The Steph Curry photo, outstanding. The base cards of this are forever going to be worth money, man. The 9-night, time to go to sleep on the skewed there. 118 of 249 there for Steph Curry. And Mr. Chomchi with another autograph, base ink there. Silver Luka, luck of the lottery. Silver Jeremy Sohan. Brandon Miller on the red power to 75. 9 of 75 for Brandon Miller. Yeah, it depends. Like, some of the cards, the photos are like the Steph Curry. Come on, everybody likes that picture. There's not. Oh no, I don't like the. It's such an iconic pose of his. I think those cards will always have some good value to them. Like the Brunson. Come on. Like, that's such a cool card. The ice tray, like, showing the freezing thing. Like, it's such... They picked such good photos for a lot of guys. Alonzo Mourning on the basketball there. 194 of 225. Buddy Yield on the red wave. Durusic. Nikola Durasic. It's Durasic, Jer. On the base ink. I like his auto. It's all on one channel. You just have to click on the video that has Bowman as the title, Josh. Captain Global. Just look at the title of the video, my friend. Julius Erving on the blue. 149 of 199. Jaden McDaniels on the Hyper. And Anthony Edwards there on the silver kaleidoscopic. Silver Jalen Duren. Brooks Lopez on the Pulsar. Can you throw the link in the chat if you can? Thank you, sir. There's the link for you for any of those who are in the Bowman 3-case break. No, it's currently running, Bo. It's already running. Just back out of this video, and you should see it currently live on eBay. It hasn't started yet? What's going on? They scheduled it for 2 o'clock. No, it got pushed back to 2. What? Oh, at 2:15? Kevin Porter Jr. on the silver and Rasheed Wallace on the Hyper. I would love to do 2 breaks simultaneously, but I unfortunately am not that good. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess it got pushed back again. My apologies. I did not know that. See, this is what happens when I don't run the show. Adam Boda on the purple ice. 20 of 149. And Kristaps Porzingis on the orange wave. 25 out of 60. Giannis on the silver kaleidoscopic. Don't worry. I'll make sure to flog them all with a wet noodle. I got toes. I don't think people want me touching their cards with my feet, yo. I know I wouldn't. I don't care. Nice Isaiah Thomas there on the red. 202 of 299. No, I don't think so. Jason Richardson, there's going way back again as well on the blue Prism ink. 19 of 49. Old school Golden State Warriors. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they pushed it back to 215, so you guys will just have to wait, man. I'm sorry. I can't do nothing about it. I'm ripping basketball. Bam Adebayo on the silver and Sean Kemp on the hyper. Nikhil Alexander Walker on the skewed. 130. Yeah, 130 of 249. Terrence Shannon Jr.'s first card of any kind besides base there. Red Wave. And there's some numbered action for Ant-Man on the blue. Kaleidoscopic 189 of 199. We've had a lot of different numbered cards for that insert out of this case, which I'll take. They look pretty good. LaMelo, another one for Melo, this time on the basketball parallel. That's 48 of 225. And that is a nice auto, and I think I see another gold. My goodness. You're going to give me a Jalen Wells rookie ink and a gold prism again? Or is this a black gold? Nope, that's true gold. Our fourth gold of the case. Hey, Marcus Smart. That's not too shabs. I like Marcus Smart. True gold there. Our fourth one of the case, 6 of 10. On the gold Marcus Smart. Very nice hit there for the Smart spot. And that red prism auto of Jalen Wells is numbered 23. Yeah, 23 out of 99. That was a nasty pack. Great rookie auto. Paul Pierce on the silver and a gold Marcus Smart. That was pretty solid. Aaron Gordon silver, Mark Williams hyper. Look at you. I need more cards to sort. There we go. AI on the color match. Allen Iverson is numbered 126 out of 299. That's a sweet looking card with the Sixers uni. And then a Gary Trent Jr. red wave. No clue at all, Jason. I would look it up online. Type it into Google. Type it into eBay. Tristan Da Silva on the skew. 167 of 249. And an autograph behind him of Jalen Duren. Jalen Duren there on the silver prism ink. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you whatsoever. I just opened cards. Donovan Clingan on the silver and a red power of Tyler Hero. Normally that would be a color match, but he's wearing the white uniform on this one. 57 of 75. Shaq on the silver luck of the lottery. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, if not, I was gonna have to take it over. Like you guys fail. Kason Wallace on that beautiful blue prism, 172 of 199. And some more Matas. This time on the Hyper. And he's got a great rookie picture they use too, man. I like his rookie cards in this. And our redemption, Anton Watson with a silver prism ink. And that's a couple for Anton. Another auto for him. Said I gave up on the Bowman break. He might pull the best card of all time out of the product that we've ever pulled. You never know. Jabari Smith Jr. on the white prism. 25 of 175. Christian Brown on the red wave. And our autograph, Jaden Hardy. Sensational Signatures Silver. Hey, he's actually got a sweet autograph, man. Jaden Hardy's got a really nice penmanship there on his autograph. I like it. Nice looking auto there for the Hardy spot. And that wraps up box number 11, which means we've made it to the final box. Come on, give me a Color Blast, dual Color Blast, or a manga. I know we hit a Groovy and a Prismania, but I want one of those big boys. I want to see one of those biggies. Those cards are so awesome. Come on. Hook us up with 3 different case hits. Alright, sounds good, Timmy. Come on. Somebody needs a manga or a Color Blast. Ben Simmons on the blue. 77 of 199. Red Wave of Miles McBride. Jaylen Brown on the purple ice. Holding up the trophies as well. Just one card, please. That is 76 of 149 on that purple ice. Jonas Valanciunas on the Silver Prism Auto. And a Silver Patrick Ewing. Come on. Silver Kason Wallace. Ben Simmons on the Orange Wave. 53 of 60 on the Ben Simmons. Jamison Battle on that red. 200 of 299. Chauncey Billups there on the Pulsar. And another Kevin McCullough Jr. auto. Skewed of Cameron Thomas. 86 of 249. Steven Adams on the Hyper. And a silver Donovan Mitchell on that Talisman insert. CJ McCollum silver. Red Wave of Kobe White. Six more packs to go. Come on, where's that big case hit? Zubac on the blue. 21 of 139. Is that supposed to be 199? Yeah, 199, excuse me. 21 of 199. And there's Rick Barry on the purple. 63 of 99. And another Trey Alexander base auto. Plenty of those to go around. Saloon on the red. So that's red and red power now. 197 of 299. Redemption. Silver KD there on that Fireworks. And our redemption. Okongwu number 2, silver auto. So the Okongwu spot doubling up on ink as well in this case. Silver Mark Williams. Rui on the Hyper. Here is the last 3 packs. Skewed of Keontae George, 125 out of 249. Red wave there of Steven Adams, and blue kaleidoscopic color match for Ja Morant. Get a good look at that one. 172 out of 199 for Ja. Zach LaVine on the basketball. Just 28 out of 225. That's not too bad either. How about a Reed Shepherd auto? So we hit 3 of the rookies you're looking for on ink. Silver Prism ink there for the Reed Shepherd spot. And how about Rasheed Wallace on the red power behind that? 9 out of 75 for Rasheed Wallace. Silver kaleidoscopic of Zion. And the last pack. Any goodies in here? Nothing in here. Just a silver Dyson Daniels. Isaiah Collier on the Hyper. And some base cards to end it out. So no monster case hit, just the 2 other ones. No color blasts, no mangas. But give us a minute and we'll get the recap in order. All right, our recap has arrived. We're going to start off with our lowest numbered auto. Jared McCain, Gold Prism Rookie Ink. That is sick. Rookie Signatures Gold Prism of Jared McCain. That is a nice hit. Mojo to 25 ink for Daniel Gafford. And Blue Prism Autos to 49, Jabari Smith Jr., Jacoby Walter, and Jason Richardson. Red Prism Autos to 99, we had A.J. Johnson, Jalen Wells, and Cade Cunningham. Our 3 Red Prism Autos were very nice ones. Our lone on-card auto was of one of the rookies you are definitely chasing in the Panini products, Matas Buzelis, on the private signings on-card auto there. Silvers. You separated them from chrome base to silver. Cool. Good job. Our silver prism autos. We got Reed Shepherd, Okongwu, Anton Watson, Okongwu again, Cam Christie, Norman Powell, Anton Watson, Ulrich Chomchi, Chet Holmgren, Anton Watson, Derek Lively, Ariel Hoop-Porty, Eve Meese, Devin Carter. There's that sweet Derek Whitehead. That one actually is on card from last year's update. We got Jonathan Kuminga, Quentin Grimes, Eric Gordon, Jaden Ivey, and Donovan Clingan in the first stack. Stack number 2, we've got Bobby Clintman, Cason Wallace, Jonathan Mogbo, Nick Richards, Cade Cunningham, KJ Simpson Jr., Grayson Allen, John Stockton, Herbert Jones, Cam Spencer, KJ Simpson again, Steve Francis, Christian Brown, Colin Sexton, Paulo Banchero, Kevin Love, Brandon Williams, Jalen Duran, Jaden Hardy, and Jonas Valanciunas. And our base chrome autos, these ones are not numbered. Dalton Connect, Trenton Flowers, Jalen Bridges, Trenton Flowers, KJ Simpson, Kevin McCullough Jr., Gary Payton, Tyler Hero, Jamal Shed, Dr. J on the throwback auto, Trace Jackson Davis ×2, another Kevin McCullough Jr., Trey Alexander, Ulrich Chomsky, Nikola Durusic, Trey Alexander, and Kevin McCullough Jr. Over into the numbered parallels. Our lowest parallels of the break were golds, and we did it quite a few times. Kevin Durant on the kaleidoscopic, Brandon Carlson, and Marcus Smart. Fantastic. 3 golds in that case. Our mojos to 25 were also really good. Patrick Ewing on the fireworks, Tracy McGrady on the kaleidoscopic, and Khalil Ware on the true base rookie card there. Those are solid mojos to 25. To 49 on our orange, we got Nick Richards, Paul Pierce, Clyde Drexler, and Julius Erving. You're very welcome. To 60 on the orange waves, we got Tony Parker, Jalen Williams, Damian Lillard, Kristaps Porzingis, and Ben Simmons. To 75 on our red powers, we got Pau Gasol, to John Saloon, Brandon Miller, Tyler Hero, and Rasheed Wallace. To 99 on the purples, Klay Thompson, Jalen Green, Ayo Dosunmu, Kevin Garnett, Jamal Murray, Tyrese Maxey, Dwayne Wade, Chet Holmgren, and Rick Barry. To 125 on the blue ice, we got Ja Morant, Jason Tatum, Steph Curry, Desmond Bain, Benedict Mathurin, Paulo Banchero, Rob Dillingham, Devin Vassell, Scoot Henderson, Baylor Shireman, and Jamison Battle. To 149 on the purple ice, we got Anton Watson, Grant Hill, Dylan Jones, Oscar Robertson, LaMelo Ball, Tamani Kamara, Steve Kerr, Quentin Post, Adam Bona, and Jaylen Brown. Our parallels to 175, the white prisms, we got Jakob Podol, Hakeem Olajuwon, John Collins, Austin Reeves, Tyrese Halliburton, Jaren Jackson Jr., Kawhi Leonard, Dominique Wilkins, Devin Carter, Enrique Freeman, Ben Wallace, Benedict Mathurin, Steve Nash, and Jabari Smith Jr. To 199, Cade Cunningham, John Morant, Anthony Edwards, Rasheed Wallace. I heard what you said, but we don't do that. If you get into a break, you're getting your cards. I know you guys overseas, we don't have time to differentiate cards and pull base, and we can't do that, man. We do a lot of breaks and a lot of player breaks. So, like I've said to other people overseas, if you guys don't want to pay the taxes on cards, you can't. Just take auto-only spots. If you have auto-only spots and you don't hit anything, then we usually just refund the shipping on it anyways. But we don't have, we unfortunately do not have the time to take base cards and all that stuff and set it to the side and not send it to you. So, you know, I know it's a bummer, but like, we got to send you the cards. Pele Larson, Quentin Post, Russell Westbrook, Jeremy Lin, Kyle Filipowski, Max Strus, Paul Pierce, Jimmy Butler, Malik Monk, Dylan Brooks, Julius Erving, Kaysen Wallace, Zubac, and Ben Simmons. To 225 on the basketball parallels, we got Zachary Risachet, Fred VanVleet, Kyle Kuzma, Dennis Rodman, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, Matas Buzelis, Moses Moody, Derek Lively, Jalen Wilson, Chris Middleton, Ray Allen, Alonzo Mourning, LaMelo Ball, and Zach LaVine. To 249 on our skewed, we got Stephon Castle, Brooks Lopez, Lauri Markkanen, Scottie Pippen Jr., Derek White, Jarrett Allen, Anthony Black, Jaden Ivey, Isaiah Hartenstein, Marcus Smart, Yuki Kawamura, Oso Ighodaro, DeAndre Ayton, Alexander Sarr, Nikola Topic, Steph Curry, Nikhil Alexander Walker, Tristan Da Silva, Cam Thomas, and Keontae George. And our final numbered hits to 299 on the red prisms, we got Rasheed Wallace, Cole Anthony, Fred VanVleet, Luka Doncic, Malik Monk, Ryan Dunn, Denny Avdia, Cam Christie, Paul Pierce, Brooke Lopez, Jimmy Butler, Quentin Grimes, Franz Wagner, Enrique Freeman, Jason Williams, Jalen Wells, Trey Murphy, DeAndre Ayton, Isaiah Thomas, Allen Iverson, Tajon Saloon, and Jamison Battle. And the short print stuff. We'll start off with our snakeskins. And how funny is it that was Karl Malone and John Stockton? I still think that's awesome, though. The teammates for a very long time there from the Jazz, Carl the Mailman and John Stockton. We found a Prismania case hit for SGA, little Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and Groovy as well for Chef Curry. A little Stephen Curry there on the Groovy case hit. And that, ladies and gents, will wrap it up. I'll be back, I believe, at 3 o'clock to rip an Optic case, so hopefully I will see you back here for that one. Congrats to the hitters in this one, and sorry for those that did unfortunately miss out. I hope next time is a lot better for you. Until then, everyone, keep on ripping, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.